In the season of holidays that have just passed, men's religion was in the spotlight. Some celebrated a ritual of putting a representation of lamb's blood around the front door of their dwelling place. Others made one of their biannual trips to a building that speak about me, and there is much ritual, pomp, and circumstance, speaking of my resurrection, but doubting in their hearts. I ask you, what do you believe was accomplished by any of this? I tell you, these things are not done from out of a deep love for me, which comes from the Spirit, and done in truth. They mean absolutely nothing to me. In fact, these days grieve me because of the religious hypocrisy that takes place on them, because there is sin in the hearts of those who pretend to, or even think that they know me. Their lips speak my name, but hearts are far from me. I would rather that you never celebrate any of these holidays, but come to me with all of your heart every day, and just surrender your life to me. As I revealed to my true servant Paul, one man esteems one day above another, and one man esteems all days the same. But whatever each man does, let them be convinced in their own mind, and let them do it as unto me their Lord. For have I not made all the days? I am Lord of the Passover, but am I not Lord over Monday? I am Lord of the Sabbath, but why not enter into my rest on a Tuesday? My resurrection is true, but why not celebrate its power every day? Those that walk in the Spirit are to do it at all times, not just on holidays. If by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are the sons of God. My Spirit gives liberty, not bondage. For all who choose me do so out of their own free will. There are some of those among you that are Gentiles, but have taken up the rituals, traditions, and customs of the Jews, and this is perfectly fine. But do not try to impose these rules on your brothers and sisters in my spirit. Do not preach these things to unbelievers, for it is unprofitable, and does not lead them into intimacy with me. Do not look down upon those who do not keep the same rituals, traditions, and customs as you, for if you do, it is sin. Be not proud that you keep these traditions and customs, because it is sin, the same sin as your adversary, the devil. I do not love anyone anymore, or any less concerning the rituals, traditions, and customs they keep, and you earn no special favor from me. Those who love me worship me in spirit and in truth. As a rule, anything that is just for show is of no spiritual benefit. Outward focus is for man's eyes, not for mine. Paul ran into this during his ministry. Galatians chapter 2, verse 11 to 21. I look upon the heart of a man, and I always have. I know the hearts of those that know me, and those who don't. You must love me and your neighbor. I fulfill the law so that you can do this by my Spirit. Ask me to give you a heart to know me by the Spirit. Be led by him and fulfill the law of love. I am Jesus Christ, the risen King of kings and Lord of lords. I am Yahushua HaMashiach, the Passover lamb who was slain before the foundations of the world.